everybody. Welcome to Friday night's online virtual pub, I suppose. It's Monster O'Clock. How are them, people? Right, what's that about? You're probably wondering what's going on with you. BOSH. And, well, people already here. JBM, I win. That was 7:30. Fair dudes, I think that's when I scheduled it, to be fair. Turkish hair transplant special, says Countryman. Drives faster to get home. BOSH, how you doing, Rev? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in, everyone. Layla, say thank you to me. Yeah, that's my daughter, Layla. She's the reason my hair's like this, and I thought it looked like I'd been to Turkey and had a Turkish hair transplant or something. It was Halloween yesterday. We went trick or treating, and she had some like grey hair dye for her costume, and yeah, she didn't really use much of it. So she was like, "You can use it for your live." And of course, me being a good sport and all that, I was like, so go on in. We call it the Turkish hair transplant special. Why not? Hair transplant. You're doing all this going. I'm not a hair transplant. It's a joke because obviously people keep saying because of I'm going bald, I should go to Turkey and get a hair transplant. It's just a bit of spray on stuff from Halloween yesterday, but it covers up that baldness quite well, doesn't it? I might have to make it a regular thing. It's actually great. It looks grey now. When I was in the front room, it looked black. Yeah, it's supposed to be grey, and it does look kind of grey now. Like silvery grey. Silver fox tonight. Hello, it is. There's nothing, is it? So I still got a bit of a nasty cough going on. Evening mofo. Or is it Santa Claus? How you doing, mate? Good to see you, bud. Just drinking a nice Oktoberfest keg. BOSH, that would be. Enjoy, mate. What one are you drinking? The Lambrou or the Spartan? Or Spartan? The camera is backwards again. Is it? Oh, fuck me. Hang on. I might be able to sort that. Turn around. Every now and again, I get a little bit closer. BOSH, is that sort of that? Is that all right now? Blue one. Oh, is that the Laurenbrow? Enjoy, mate. Evening chat, Bailey Rovers Nation. Is it the right way around now, the camera? No, can't see you. The Glasgow Airport. Bloody hell, mate. I saw it. I thought so. Yeah, it's weird. It's like when you got it on selfie camera mode, everything's backwards. But if you put it on the front camera mode and then just turn the camera around, it fixes the problem, I noticed. So it's kind of a weird bug, I guess. I probably need to download the new firmware or whatnot. Anyway, I'm sitting here with that goddamn beer. What's the matter with me? I've just put a Hasselroad on the Pro, or say just about 3 hours ago. It's down to 6 degrees. There's still a bit of this shitty Stellar filter left. So I suppose now's the time to finish it off. I've been struggling with it. I did complain to Perfect Draft about it. And they was like, oh, do this, do that, write down the serial number, how much is left in the keg. I just thought, you know what, fuck it. I just can't be asked. To be honest with you, which is probably why they ask so many questions. So you do exactly what I did and say, you know what, I can't be asked. It's not that much of a big deal. It's just, I've had this unfiltered keg about 4 times. Nah, every time it's been fine. And this time it's been absolute dog shit. And it's got a slight vinegary taste to it, which to me means that it's probably been contaminated in some sort of way. It even smells a bit like vinegar. And my missus literally will drink anything. If you don't really notice the difference between a good or a bad lager. She come in from work on the last live, so she could have a pint. So of course I gave her a pint of this. And she took one sip of it and went, that's bloody horrible. You know what I mean? She ain't got no idea about beer or anything, and even she could taste it. So I ain't just being a snob or anything. I mean, it don't look too bad in the glass, but it's just definitely got a vinegary smell, and that's normally a sign. It's been contaminated. I mean, it ain't going to kill me. It's just, it shouldn't taste slightly vinegary, and it does. Now, selfie cameras do flip your head. The front-facing camera do that. Interesting review on the Home Bargains German beer, by the way. It was an interesting beer, AD. Yes. Well, it was an interesting beer, honestly, mate. I kind of fell in love with it during the review. I was a bit not too sure at first. I think it surprised me, is what it done. It surprised me. I mean, it's a cheap Home Bargains jobby. It surprised me, but at first, it just, I guess it's quite intense on the finish. It's got a really long aftertaste to it. And I just couldn't work out whether I liked it or not. But then the more I kept having, the more that aftertaste kept kind of building even more. And so it was getting more intense. And I'm sort of thinking, do I like this? Do I not? And I think at the end, I was starting to really enjoy it. And then the beer ran out. So it's one of them ones you need to have a few of, I think. But I think it's definitely not a bad beer, that's for sure. In fact, it reminds me a little bit of like the Hackerbeck on the Perfect Draft, or even like a not quite as good Bitburger, but not far off it. More lingery than that, but less intense. Definitely well worth £1.39 of anybody's money, that's for sure. To try. I mean, if you don't like Pilsner Quell type Pilsners, it might not be for you because it's along them kind of lines, if that makes sense. I've got 2 sealed kegs and a Steiner glass. Those Germans, those glasses are massive. Yeah, they're fucking huge, aren't they? And they're heavy as well when you got the beer in them. You see these fucking women in Oktoberfest carrying like 15 of them. You think, fucking hell, I'm struggling with one. I don't know how they do it. Fix the picture. What's the matter with the picture? Young? If you mean the definition, it's only in 720p because I'm on the free version of StreamYard. Why is it Turkish Transplant special? So I dread to think. No, if you not noticed, I haven't just gone grey overnight. I can't really notice it as much as I thought, to be fair. But basically, Layla had some dye over left over from Halloween yesterday when she had a costume. She sprayed it over my beard and my hair. And I thought everybody keeps telling me to have a Turkish hair transplant. So when I'm going bald, so I thought we'd just call the stream that. It'll at least make people think, what's going on here? Bit of clickbait, if you like. Why can't I see you? What? Fix the camera, please. So what? Refresh the stream. Maybe that's it. Yeah, refresh the stream if you're having problems, people. I do apologise. And let me know if it sorts it. Look. Let me know if it fixes it. How you doing, Jake? Anyway, I sort of read the comment and didn't read the name there. How you doing, Jake? That's my eldest son, Jake. D says refresh the stream. Hello, Adam. Hello, the rest of us regulars. How you doing, Keith? BOSH to all of you and welcome in. Are you all doing well? I think some people can't see you. Yeah, at first I thought it was a wind up because you do get the odd person who winds me up and I end up fucking starting the stream over again and they're like, oh, I was only joking, you mug. So yeah, I'd like to fix the live stream. Can't see you. I have refreshed it. Nothing. Well, thank you. I've got my condom top and my walnut condom top. It's got his favourite t-shirt on. It's got a massive used condom on the front of it, full of spunk. Later, stop being annoying when you go to bed. Yeah, and nah, I think he means Camden Top, the lager that I reviewed the other day that I absolutely loved. What more could anybody want? A walnut whip and a Camden. Easily pleased, Keith. Hey, that's not a bad thing, is it, mate? Fix the live stream. Can't see you. Can't see you. But it's only you that's saying it. That's the thing. If somebody else says it, then I know you're just not trolling me. Thomas condom top. You gotta love talk to text, and you makes for some fucking amazing Keith moments, isn't it? Jake, how did the driving test go, bro? How did it go, Jake? I think you might need to restart. Nathan Gunn is rank. That's just the brewery, isn't it? So what? You mean the lager that you said about? You commented on it earlier, didn't you? The Innocent Gun lager. Yeah, I wasn't keen on that either. JBM. They normally they're more famous for doing like whiskey and brandy sort of mixed beers, isn't they? Let's bless Beer Monster today. Bosh. Thank you, Ibex. Welcome in.
Has Layla been annoying? The glass?
Yeah.
From there?
Yeah.
Layla.
What she didn't realise is that you can't see her anyway. She's like making faces behind like the next panel of glass there, which hasn't got soundproofing in. She's going, well, tapping on it and all that. And then thinking you can see her, and you can't. Obviously, you can't even see her. I got one of them sticky strips and put it on the side of my perfect. Oh, it's fell. That might be why. Yeah, it's fell. That might be why it's not working. It's fell. Yeah, I want to try and do something about the fly situation. It's getting a bit much. I thought that'd piss off after the end of the summer, but a few people saying they can't see or read comments. And there's no problem with the stream, darling. Yeah, but there's people that are, trying to troll me lately. We had that in the last live. So I don't, if it come from nobody that I actually know who it is and I see regularly has said anything. So I think that tells me all I need to know.
Do you want to show them the buy money that I found?
I also show you is the buy money
that I found.
How much is that worth? Anyone know? Looks like 10p to me. It's not focusing. Look on the screen. It'll show you what they can see. So now hold it up to that camera and try to get the focus. If you tell it, it'll listen.
Focus.
It ain't gonna focus somewhere. It's me. I'm so beautiful, but no, it's set. I think it's set to focus on my face. It's a coin from the bottom. Wow, what's going on here? In a few, I can't see you really. Ibex. Let's Beer Monster tonight. How you doing, Beer Monster? What are you drinking tonight? Thank you very much for a £10 super chat. Still Ibex. I really appreciate that. Cheers to you. Unfortunately, I'm drinking Stella Unfiltered on the Perfect Draft, which ain't normally a bad thing. But there's something not right about this keg. It's a bad batch. I have told them about it. And they've asked me to take all the serial numbers. I just can't be bothered. So I'm just going to drink it and deal with it. But yeah, it's got a slight vinegary taste. And that can happen when the beer is contaminated. If you try doing home brews and stuff, you might recognise that taste. If you ain't sterilised the equipment properly or something. But yeah, thank you so much for that. JBM, has become a member for 2 months. Maybe YouTube is broken. Thank you very much, JBM. Oh, I've just touched my face and I've got silver fingers. Thank you very much for that. A member for 2 months. Bosh that, brother. The home bargains, get us some new beers in. Last of them, yeah, apparently, although not in my home bargains yet, they've brought out their Christmas range. And I don't know how to feel about that. I'm partially excited, but partially scared shitless because last year they were fucking awful. I'm still slightly scarred by Christmas beers from last year's offerings by Glencairn, the Christmas pudding and custard stout or something like that, and something else tasted like fucking Coca-Cola. But this year they're by Love Lane, so that's why I'm quite excited because their craft beer offerings in home bargains have actually been good value. They've not been amazing, but for the price, they've been spot on, I think. So we'll see. Hopefully, we get something better this year. I will pick them up when they appear. You don't worry about that. But yeah, apart from that, that's the only ones I know, LED, of. Bosh. Thank you, Mum. How you doing, Mum? Bex DMB, Bosh from LED, Bosh from Speed. How you doing, Speed? My beer wants that evening, Linda. Everything is working fine in my hand, very clear. Yeah, I think it's honestly, I think it's just people that are still out for me for some reason. Can't just let it go. Even though I didn't know anything wrong in the first place. It's funny, isn't it? David Travels, nice one, mate. Yeah, bronze. Be freaking here, bronze today, mate. Bosh. Goes quite nice with the top, actually. It's a bit like the colour of the silver on that, isn't it? It was the grey fox Turkish hair transplant tonight. He nearly did. BOSH cucumbers as Rusty Bullocks. Enjoy your condom top kick. You see it there, Rusty. It's funny, man. Okay, so where did you get your tattoo on your arm? I got it from just a local, literally tattoo shop about 5 minutes away from my house. I'm going back there again. Not very professional. Apparently, I found this out after. Obviously, when you go there, he asked me, "Is it my first tattoo?" And I said, "Yeah." And when it's someone's first tattoo, you're supposed to kind of give them a bit of a talk, the do's and don'ts of being tattooed. And he didn't do that to me. And I ended up passing out and cracking my freaking head on a brick wall. All it was pretty much with my anxiety and that, which I told you about before I started. If you need a break, you have to say, "Right, I need a break for a minute, mate." And then it's like, okay, he'll stop tattooing you. You just lay there for a couple of minutes to let your blood sugars kind of sort themselves out, and then you stand up. He didn't mention none of that to me. And I just said, I might jump up every now and again just to sort of chill out and get a bit of air because I've got anxiety. He then should have said, "Yeah, if you need to do that, don't just jump straight up. Tell me and I'll stop. And then a couple of minutes later, go and have your break." But he didn't mention that. So I've jumped straight up and just gone straight down again. And that was annoying. And he also got the fucking time wrong of one of my kids. I mean, that's unforgivable for me. Absolutely unforgivable. I've written down the times on a bit of paper, the names, the dates, the times, and you got the time, one not even close to right. So it's like, come on, mate, how do you do that? Surely before you're tattooing the clock of one of someone's kids on their arms, you check, you double check, you triple check even before you go ahead and put that pen on their skin. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, never again. Good tattooist, if you like, but unprofessional, that's for sure. I mean, I've since heard that he was going through some stuff and stuff like that. So, give him a bit of leeway, but still. My beer monster, did you go trick or treating yesterday? See your photo. That's been honest. I think that's an old one. I think that's an old photo. I see it's condom top and one all up whip Keith doing some kinky things tonight. Yeah, he don't want to get that one up with pregnant. If anybody watched the Camden Hills lemon lager thing from Own Bargains review, Keith got a few mentions in that one. Could be worse, Keith. It could be a bottom of the condom. Keith says, "Yes, Rusty, I'll have one or two. I might even have a Bud Light." Keith requested as well a Camden Lager Top versus Bud Light. They're the kind of requests I like. Own Bargains 39p, and the Bud Light's probably in there for about 60p or something as well. Probably cost me about £1 for 2 beers. Oh, dear. Rusty Bullocks laughing with Rusty Bullocks. Alan rocking the Ladybird shirt tonight, you sexy bastard. BOSH, thank you, Rusty. Don't buy a single in a perfect draft. I've heard it's a load of crap. Just buy a bottle of it from. Yeah, to be honest, I bought a bottle of it when they released it on the perfect draft, which is why I didn't rush out and buy it. Because I thought, even if it's considerably better than this bottle, it's still not going to be good because the bottle was pretty poor. So I didn't bother. I mean, it probably is going to be better than a bottle. Being on draft, it does that with any beer, even if it's a can of Foster's. Obviously, a pint of Foster's in the pub, although it's still shit, it's going to be better than drinking a can of it. Do you know what I mean? Just because it's going to have that draft kind of mouthfeel and body and stuff. Definitely vinegary. Yes, photos about 5 years old. I'll change. Oh, I remember the day. Was that party around yours, Mum? That Halloween party we had. She went, "Now what are you fucking on about?" I think I remember that day anyway. I do remember having a Halloween party around yours one year. It was absolutely brilliant. Like the family come, like loads of your friends and that come. Or was that a birthday? I don't know. My memory's pretty bad. I could be wrong actually. It might have been a birthday. No, I might be thinking of another Halloween party, but that was like 10 years plus ago. Uh, Camden Brewery's crap. Well, to be honest, I've tried 2 different beers from them, and they're all, yeah, I'm not a fan of Camden Brewery AD. The best stuff I've tried from them has just been average. Just like, yeah, this is drinkable, but I've never tried anything by them that's maybe be like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. That, you know, the best sort of feelings I've had is, yeah, that's okay. I can drink that, but nothing to get me aroused. Put it that way. We've been once to that. No, that's a long time after that one. Oh, wasn't there a time when I dressed up as Keith Lemon? And if there was, why did I dress up as Keith Lemon for Halloween? Or was it just no? That was just a fancy dress party, was it? I'm thinking of that because Keith Lemon's definitely not Halloween. I had the wristband on and a wig and everything. I remember that years ago. I think there's some pictures of it on Facebook actually. I'm off for showering out for an hour. I need to put my hemorrhoid cream on before Jen comes in. Chat gave me legend. I like to be nice and fresh for her. Gave enjoy your shower, mate. Yes, she was with the bitch. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was that long ago, was it? Who told us don't forget the old spice and the condom? Yeah, I hope you get a fresh one. You can't be reusing them, Keith. Come on. Yes, you did got photos. I thought we were seeing on Facebook. The love lock, smell your drip tray. Does it smell like vinegar? My beard smells like vinegar. The drip tray's been all cleaned out and that. I've cleaned everything out today to try and reduce the fruit flies. I even like took because I changed one of the kegs, the Hasselroad one. I even cleaned out inside the machine a lot. But that Hasselroad is fine. It's this one I'm not. I mean, it could be to do with the machine. It might not be the keg because they were up perfect draft. Didn't they want to know the serial number of the machine, serial number on the keg, the date of the keg, how much beer's left in the keg? They'd like, I just couldn't be bothered. I really couldn't bother. I minded me actually. I sent me beers. They finally sent me kegs back today. I planned for them to collect them yesterday. I left them. I went out and left them outside the back. They normally collect them, but they didn't bother for some reason. So I did it today. Hopefully they don't stop my fast track credits. Let's see if we got the beer. See if we got them beer tokens. I've only got one more keg left. Yes, we got the beer tokens. Nearly 1,000 beer tokens. I don't know how much that works out. Bonfire night. Oh, keg pack. 2 kegs for 65 quid. Oh, that could be a good one. What is that? Because there's some expensive kegs in there. Left Ruby. I can't remember if I like that or not. Or have I still not reviewed it yet? Got Left Ruby. They got Beck's in it. They got Corona Extra. Hop, Skip, and Juice. Perfect by vocation. I've not tried that on PD yet, but I'm not really excited about that. Suffolk just had the ABV load. Bud Light is one for Keith. Stella, Camden Lager Top. No, I've not tried that one. The Ninkasi French IPA. I think that's a flower. Was that the flower one? Or that new? Meteor White IPA. That one's not bad. I don't know. I'll have a look tomorrow, I think. I'll have a look tomorrow. 1,000 beer tokens is going to be a bit. Looking good. How you doing, Andrew? Good to see you, bud. I bet I just replied to one of your comments before I went live, actually. I was just trying to go through. I had a freaking big old backlog, which really took me by surprise. So I'm normally pretty good with keeping up with the comments. I only neglected them for about a day, which is a good thing, really, because it means a lot of people watched the last couple of reviews I put out. Or a lot of people commented on them, which is I always appreciate that. It helps the videos, YouTube recommend it to more people as well. So even if you've watched it, even if you just say, you know, do your knobhead, it actually helps the algorithms and lets me know that you watched as well. I've got a mini Heineken keg. This cough is getting annoying. A mini Heineken keg. Is that one of the ones for the craps machine, or is that like, or is it like one of the standalone ones? Andrew, it'd be interesting if that's. I haven't read it yet. Interesting to see if it's say if it's Dutch brewed. I'm guessing it will be actually if it's from the keg. So you'll be getting the Corona Zero and Bud Light and that. No way. And then look, to be honest, I don't know. I could just get to I've not reviewed for review purposes, but it's a lot of money to drop for a review, isn't it? It really is for a beer, especially if you think you're not going to like it. Freaking 30 quid for a keg of beer. But then you don't know. If you don't try, you don't find out if you like it, do you? Hells is not bad on perfect draft, better than cans. A few people have said that actually, Leon. I'm going to give it a try. I tried it out of a can and out of a bottle, and I even tried it in the pub, and I was not a fan. It might just not be for me, which doesn't mean it's bad. It just might not be for my taste. I don't know, but I feel like enough people have said I don't like it out of a bottle either, but it's all right on the PD that I need to give it a try, maybe. I'm not in a rush. I'll wait for a disgustingly good offer to come on, and then I'll pick it up. Maybe like a short day keg or something. The supermarket one. My Morrison's is selling perfect draft kegs now, and so you can still send them back you can buy them from Morrison's and get perfect draft to come and collect them and still get your beer tokens as well. Happy days. Boot off out there, mate. That's good to see you, buddy. Yeah, by the way, this evening I'll probably start again on the laptop and perhaps later we'll see how it goes. Go on the phone because sometimes you don't seem to get the same traction on the laptop. Especially as it gets a bit later and people start logging off. Going on the phone is a good way to kind of re-energize it, get all the lunatics in. But it's nice to have a bit of time without being asked to convert to Muhammad and P Diddy shit and you're bald and you look like this, whatever. Just it's nice to have a bit of time without all that. To be honest, it really is. Had to get some bud folded for tonight. I did buy a few Hawks and Lagers and 2 Estrellas. I drank them already before and after cooking steak dinner. I'm only having a beer on Fridays. I'm sorry, don't be too sad. Thinking about doing less lives myself, to be honest. I've always said I've gone to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I mean, I'm even thinking about doing less than that. Because I'm going to see how it goes. Because there's been a lot of drama going on lately, and to be honest, it's just doing my head in. And it'd be okay if once I switch the live off and I go to bed and wake up the next day, if I'm over it, if you know what I mean. But it's getting to me, and it's just like, well, why do it if it's upsetting you? Do you know what I mean? Because I think if I'd done them less often, probably get less drama as well. I don't know. Perhaps it'll be more exciting because if I'm only live once a week or whatever, rather than 2 or 3 times. And I don't like to think sometimes that I may be making people drink on days that they don't normally drink, if that makes sense. I mean, I probably will still drink on Monday and Wednesday, but just not live. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I might just maybe just do Monday and Friday, uh, something like that. Let's see. But it's something that's gone through my mind as well. Why does your beard look different? Fuck off. Fuck off. It's because it was Halloween yesterday and kids all dressed up and they had some freaking hair dye spray. And my daughter has been going on about, I'm gonna do your hair before live. Yeah, it made her happy to see me look like a prat. And I thought I'll even put my stupid t-shirt on. How about that? You gotta have a laugh, and you know what I mean? You know I'm down for a fucking laugh. And yeah, why not? That's why I call it the name of stream Turkish hair transplant night, because it kind of covers where I'm thinning at the top. It kind of covers that up a bit. Do you know what I mean? But it is actually grey, silver fox night. BOSH. You got them hair fibers in something. It's literally just a spray. That's all it is. I think you literally just wash one. I fucking hope so. It's turned on me ginger. Oh, honestly, here it's turned me ginger beard grey, matching up with the part of it that's already grey, I suppose. And the grey ones just look even grey now. Nice beard. Can I touch? Very nice. You can give it a stroke. Take a wiggle, wiggle. Even if Fur Coffee's getting old, he's being. That's how stressed I've been. See, look. I don't drink much anymore. Fair dues, Andrew, mate. I think sometimes when you drink less, you appreciate it more when you do drink. But you know, you guys know I use it with my anxiety and stuff. And it's hard because if I cut down the drinking, I get other shit go wrong with me. But it's not the answer. But it's when you know it makes you feel better temporarily, it's difficult. Hope they have Black Friday offers, Xmas offers. Let's hope so, mate. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Yeah. What the fuck? Got the Jason Statham here going on, but the similarities in there. So yeah. What are you talking about? Not for that, mate. Something definitely different. Anything. Just skip my question, ad. You big egg jit. You have tried the Ho Garden Rose ad. Any good? Oh, did I miss your question? Oh, yeah, I did miss it. Sorry, mate. My apologies. Yeah, I have tried it. I've reviewed it. I won't fucking bother, mate, honestly. It tastes like jam. It tastes like raspberry jam to me. It's a bit sweet. It's not horrible, but it's 3%. I didn't even know that. 3%. Jesus. Yeah. Shit. It's not good. It's not, unless perhaps you're trying to cut down and you like sweet beers. It's definitely not as bad as a lot of the other sweet shitty beers I've had, but it's just not for me. It's 3%. It tastes like jam, and I'm not into the beers like that really. The Yorkshire Walker out there, mate. I watched your review actually. I just watched your Tilburg shop video. That was hilarious. Cheers, buddy. Oh, the Yorkshire Walker done a beer review. It popped up. It popped up because I subscribed to you. I think was it last week or something, and it popped up. You've done a beer review. I thought, hang about, and it's the same beer review that I've done today actually. So yeah, I did watch it, mate. It was you seem like a really nice, genuine guy, mate. It really does. He normally does walking like videos, but he thought he'd do it. I think he said he'd done a beer review before and said he was never going to do it again. But that beer intrigued him, that German one and that bar. Because I can see why, because it's German and I've never seen it before either. So it's like rude not to, innit? And like he said, nobody had reviewed it on the whole of YouTube, apparently. He was the first one to review that beer. Broke off. He'll let you know. Do Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. It's the thing. Everyone would say different days that suit them. And I've just got to kind of go with what suits me. I know, selfish. Yes, monster, don't leave us, you slag. How you doing, Jamie's just? No, I'm not leaving. It's just, I don't know. Like, maybe it could just be, I'll always do Friday, and every now and again, if I'm feeling like it, I'll do another day, but completely unscheduled. I don't know. I'm not sure the best thing to do. What you about drinking, mate? I come for the banter more than anything. Yeah, a lot of people do actually. I only drink on days ending with wine. Bosh. My hair days are numbered. You're baldy then for a coffee. I'm fucking about to join the crew, mate. I don't look like it today, does it? Well, not so much anyway. Keith Thomas, I'm the same as you, AD. I'm just as happy having a cup of tea and a whole Monday night Monday night coffee with the beer monster. They don't have the same ring now, does it? What coffee should we try this week? I'm gonna say with beer, especially when stopping smoking weed is like I need something to make me feel better. Yeah. And help sleep. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's not good. It's not right. I'm sure you know that, but you just can't help yourself. It's like when you're feeling shit and you know if you have a couple of beers, you feel better. It's hard not to, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't sound like I would like. What's the point of drinking a beer with 3%? Better just drinking alcohol free. I mean, when it's 3%, the fact that it's alcoholic goes out the window, doesn't it? Because by the time we've fucking drunk the beer, it's worn off, isn't it? It's like unless you'd have to you have to smash the keg in about an hour, and you might feel a little bit tipsy if you smash the keg in half hour. I don't know, but you're not going to do that, are you? You watched it, thanks, mate. I did, mate. I'm not sure. I thought I left a comment. Maybe I didn't. Maybe, but I did watch it, mate. I watched all the way through, bud. Me too, AD. And drinking like I don't get much time to watch much stuff. But last night, um, we went out trick or treating. Come back, Mrs. was knackered. Was walking all around like wearing her. She put the baby in bed and she fell asleep. I got a bit bored, so I thought, oh, I'll just go on YouTube for a bit. I thought I'll try and finish off that keg of Stella that's not that good, so I can put something decent on for live. But it turned out the other machine was empty anyway. But I did have like one pint of that still last night. I was like, no, I'm not. So where it's down to 5, one more degree. Quite happily drink it at 5 if I have to, but let's see if we can get through this Stella. And I've got a keg of Becks, and then that's all I've got in the house. Which flies again. I wonder if there's anything to do with them fruit flies, because they do tend to hover around the OG machine. That was a fucking dreadful pour, by the way. They do tend to hover around the OG machine more than the Pro. Me too. I don't drink at night. Might have a few in the afternoon. Happy to see my boy doing his thing. I'm happy doing it as well, but I just don't deal well with the drama side of it that happens. This mowing monster. I like to have 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I do Tuesday 3:26 a.m. Zabby Adams, how you doing, mate? Even Adam and Beer Monsters. Blast you, brother. Welcome, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Not an evening drinker, constantly otherwise strange. Yeah, I'm the complete opposite. I'm the complete opposite. Like the thought of having a beer in the morning never crosses my mind. It normally crosses my mind like once Alfie goes to sleep. It's like, I could have a beer now. What a beer monster got the support you lost at lads and oh, where's Jake never did reply, did he? Whether he passed his driving test or not. Text him quickly. I don't know if he's still in. I think low alcohol beers do have their place like all day, all that sesh. Yeah, like maybe a family barbecue. There's a few kids around. You don't want to get slaughtered, but you fancy a beer with a burger, kind of thing. Where's LED? If Thomas, well, I better get in the shower before Jane comes in. I think she likes me to spray a bit of Charlie deodorant, spray it in your wife. There you go. There's Keith. Another sex tip from Keith. I'll be sacked or kill someone if I drink in the afternoon. I'm being well saying Keith Thomas. I'm closing on the magic 1K subscribers now too, which is awesome. Small number for some, but huge to me. Right, it's so difficult to get 1K subscribers. I think genuinely people don't really, especially if you started like in the last couple of years. It's so difficult. Apparently, I hear from like people that have been doing YouTube for ages. It used to be a lot easier than what it is now. A lot easier. But it's so saturated. YouTube's been out for what be coming up 20 years now. It's so saturated. The more saturated it is, the harder it is to, to do something that nobody's done or that's not similar to something else somebody else has done. No matter what it is, whether you review beers, computer games, gadgets, whatever, guarantee that somebody else is doing it. Probably just as good, if not better than you, a bigger following. And how do you catch them up? How do you catch the people up that have been doing it for like 15 years and they've got like a massive following and you're just a new kid on the block, like sort of thing? It's bloody difficult. But I'm not sure they're always shitty beers at low ABV, so I suffer just to get drunk early. What did Perfect Draft say about the weird Stella? They asked for the serial number. Oh, Jake's test is not till Thursday. I thought he meant the Thursday just gone. Yeah, it's obviously the next Thursday, which is why I didn't answer. I probably think what are you fucking talking about. They said basically, "Oh, we're really sorry. Can you give us the serial number of your machines, the serial number of the keg, how much beer's left in it, this, that, and the other?" I just couldn't bother, so I thought, "Fuck it, I'm just trying to drink it." I just couldn't bother. I mean, by the time I messaged it, I'd only had like 2 pints of it, and I knew that it weren't right. But it's still drinkable. It is still drinkable, but it's not right at the end of the day. It's definitely even Lisa, without even mentioning, I didn't say, "Lisa, try that. Does it taste funny to you?" She come home from work, asked for a beer. I gave her that. She went, "Oh, that is rough. What's that? Don't taste right." If I heard to say that, then I definitely knew, because I thought maybe it's my taste buds. And the taste buds have been a bit off because I just keep coughing and spluttering. I've got a bit of I don't know what it is. No, it's a chest infection, hopefully not every day, just a couple of days a week. Does the Pro machine pour better? Yes, it does. I've got the other one. Sometimes pouring a beer and up with a big head on top. Yeah, the Pro does pour better. Absolutely. There's more gap between the tap and the tray because the tray's thinner, if you can see, and the tap's higher up because the machine's taller. So it just gives you more room to work with. And plus the way it's designed, like the keg lines you get on the OG machine, they're kind of level with the metal, whereas on the Pro it actually hangs out a bit, and that makes it pour better. Jake didn't. He's probably busy. I'll text him. I'll just text him. Hey, you answered your own question, mate. I'll get drunk later. Don't get me wrong. I just want to preach. Usually do or did. I just drink what I usually do. But I'm just saying, I can understand for others. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Everybody's got different, tolerance levels, different some people like really strong beers and they won't even touch a 5%er. I'd rather just have 1 or 2 10%ers. No, and they're not wrong. It just depends on what you like, doesn't it? One day a week live would be perfect. Friday live maybe every other week. Wednesday on top. Give you plenty of free time to sit on your mattress. YouTube algorithm. Yeah, it is weird. What's wrong with the stuff? What's wrong with the stuff? I'm still drinking it now. It's got a slight vinegary taste to it, which normally means that the beer is infected. It's nothing major, otherwise it'd be like undrinkable. But it's got a bit of a homebrew sort of taste about it. Because normally when you try and make a homebrew, if you don't know what you're doing, the beer gets some sort of infection. It's just something silly like not sterilizing the gear properly, or not washing your hands properly, and then like touching the hops or whatever to get them out. Just the silliest little thing can cause it. You don't expect it from someone like Stella, but I'm not also the first person. I'm not the first person who said about the Stella unfiltered kegs being inconsistent. I was just lucky, and the first 3 I had were fine. I'm thinking, what are you going on about? But now it's happened to me as well, so it's like, right, yeah, they've got a point. You know, there's a few kegs that are known for being inconsistent, but when when the Stella unfiltered's a good keg, for me, it's really nice. But some people, like the first time they've ever tried it, they've had that dodgy keg like what I've got now. They're like, that's fucking wrong. Why can't you drink it? Now I get what they're saying, if you know what I mean. I've obviously had, I don't know, maybe it's like 1 in 5 kegs are dodgy or something. I've heard a lot of people say that about the Hawkston as well. When you get a good one, it's cracking, but when you get a bad one, it's really average. Like still drinkable, but like that ain't the same shit I had last time. But sometimes they can come from different places. Like the Hawkston, I think if you get it where it's brewed from like the place, where they brew the bottles and stuff and all that, then it's good. Whereas where they've become bigger, they've started getting other breweries to brew it, and perhaps they're not quite up to the standard. I don't know. Have you seen inside the Perfect Draft kegs? I've seen them inside them. Yeah, because as soon as you get one, you think, I wonder if I can refill these, and you start looking on YouTube, and then you see there is a way to refuel it, but my God, is it long? Refill it, but my God, is it long-winded? Talking of refuel, God, reminds me of I wasted an hour of my day today trying to put some stuff in my car to what it is, the exhaust has got too much soot in it. That's making one of the lights come on the dashboard. So I bought some stuff that you put in the fuel tank that will sort of clear the soot, apparently. I've opened the fuel cap. But I bought a what are they called? Oh, the name is gone. How can I forget what it's called? Oh, how annoying is that? Funnel. That's the one. A funnel to put in and then pour the stuff in, Anyway, the funnel would not go. It's like got some sort of auto lock thing on it to stop the fuel leaking out if you like flip your car over or whatever. Apparently, that's what my neighbour said. And we're both out there. And he's a mechanic as well. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's trying to do it with a screwdriver. And I'm couldn't work it out. Looking on YouTube, couldn't see nothing. And then I've probably done, the thing which would probably be some people's first call. But, a lot of men are like me, I know. I got the instruction manual out for the car, hooked up fuel cap. It was like, oh, there's a secret compartment in your car. Open that, and there's a special funnel and only that one will open the cap on the car. And as soon as I've done it, it's like straight away. Like it was so easy, but it was like literally fucking an hour of stress. Anyway, fuck off the drink of soft drink. I don't want to get chunk everywhere. I've had Camden top and Pilsner Quill on tap. No way am I choosing Camden just to say so. You know that, AD, mate. AD, if you like, you're a Pilsner Quill fan, I think you'll appreciate that new one in Home Bargains. $139 for 500ml can as well. It's well worth the money, mate. Are you trying to take? It's it's interesting as well. It's not a boring beer. Whether you like it or not, you'll be glad that you tried it, if you know what I mean, because it's not your typical macro beer. It's got something about it. Are you trying to take time? Are you trying to take tie off time from your mod duties already? We only just had a promotion in the job. Maybe I'll get the X Pro machine for Xmas. I reckon, surely they're going to put 2 and 2 together, and they're going to bring out the OG machine with a tweaked version of that, because this is a better built machine. The original is a better built machine, but with temperature control, and perhaps just alter it slightly so you can pour better, a thinner drip tray. You know, just tweak it a little bit, and just call it the OG Pro or something like that, and that will be the best machine. Because like, you don't realize when it's sitting on the shelf, the Pro is huge compared to the OG one. It's absolutely huge. It's like near on twice the size of it if you take into how far it goes back, how high it is, and how fat it is compared to the other one. Especially if you're putting it in your kitchen or something like that, you might not even fit it underneath like your kitchen cupboard or whatever with the Pro one. Excuse me. AD, I can get sick pay as well. Fair enough, mate. Each their own. I just skip a drink or two myself, but I don't usually. I like drinking pop in between pints. Yeah, same here, mate. You can get custom decals like Budweiser or Peroni for, but yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get like in the pub, the proper handles for each beer. You can get them as well for the Pro. I'm not sure about the OG one. So like, if my favourite beer was, I don't know, Hasselroder, I could get the proper Hasselroder handle and all that, and stickers and all that, and make it look like a proper Hasselroder whore machine. Actually, but you have to ask your boss that. For coffee, I don't drink coffee, but just drink the beers, which is getting harder and harder in every pub you do. Other cunts are shafting farmers, small businesses, mid-sized businesses, but I think saving 1p off a pint will make it fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Jeremy Clarkson's not actually up anyway. Do you want to see views on what Pop Tone bargains next week has, if they have it in mind? Yeah, I mean, if they have it in there, I definitely recommend it, mate. Speaking of Holston, I'm slightly going off it, to be honest. So the lager recipe has definitely changed. It's now a weaker flavour of the so-called Pilsner, which tastes similar to Pog. Yeah, this is, again, like, is it changed, or is it depend on what source it's coming from, if you know what I mean? Is it where they've become bigger and it's being more mass produced? Are these new places that are also brewing it, like, making it as good product as the original place, which you've got to get it from less and less often, the more of it they make, I guess. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's okay. I'm still a bit hungry.
What do you want, mate?
Nothing but nothing.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, true, mate. It's ridiculous. Some of the prices was in pub of the day. There was Carling, cars, and the fucking. I hate the pubs like that. It's like, what do you want? Shit, or shit. And you end up just going for something that you didn't really want, but it's just better than that shit. Like a Guinness or something, you might really fancy a lager, but you end up getting a stout or an IPA or whatever, because that's the sort of choice you got. You know what I mean? Do I want to drink a ridiculously shit UK brewed piece of fake crap? You end up just going for a real ale or something. I'll do anyway. I only had, as it's the less of the evils. I would love to be a guest on your live sometime, drink beers and talk bollocks. You're very welcome to, mate. You seem like an absolute diamond of a guy. Make a machine that fits 2 kegs. Yeah. Or make one that fits three fucking kegs. 3 tap handles on each side. 4 p.m. glad is not. Every person needs to be behind farmers if they value their food, like most people in the city think supermarkets make the food. You bloody notice the difference as well, I'll tell you what. I always think a sausage is a good indicator. Like, I mean, if you go to like a farm shop and you buy a proper sausage, they're fucking lovely compared to like your Richmonds and shit like that. And even if you go into the supermarket and you buy like their premium sausages, they just don't stack up against the farmers ones. Alcohol prices have already got 30% increase, so people will prioritise beer over food. Oh, man, what is going on with our country? I know, of course, mate. I mean, we don't even. I know, like, we don't even like talking politics and that, but it's hard not to when your fucking country's been fucked every day. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Not Deptford changed. It's definitely changed. I didn't like the Pilsner Hawkston as it's not a Pilsner at all, but the lager was like Chris from Hawksman. Now it's grapefruity IPA flavour, weaker Pilsner. You think? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've not tried it for a while. When I had it, it was nice, but what I will say is the first time I had it, it was a gift from the in-laws. They bought me a box of it from Amazon randomly for Easter. It was very kind of them. I absolutely loved it. And then I got a keg of it, and I was thinking, this is going to be the bollocks. And it was nice, but it wasn't, well, I mean, keg versus bottle, keg should win every time. And honestly, the bottle was better. So, I mean, that says it all, really, doesn't it? It shouldn't be better from the keg than it was from the bottle. I think the bottles were obviously. I did have the bottles, quite a while before I had the keg as well. So maybe it changed in that time, but that's like my own experience. That's the only experience I've had with the Hawkston. But yeah, like anything, as soon as it becomes like mass produced, the quality diminishes, unfortunately. And it definitely wouldn't surprise me if you're right about that, mate. I'd glad to see the t-shirt made a comeback. But she didn't have. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. I keep meaning to order some more sexy t-shirts for you, but I keep forgetting. I ordered a nice handbag today, though. Not for me, obviously, for Lisa. I mean, I asked her what she wants for Christmas. I don't know. She's meant to be, oh, no, what I want for Christmas? A floral purse. So I'm looking on fucking catalogue and all that. I don't fucking know what. I'm not really a purse person, you know what I mean? I was like, can you just pick one? Because then I'm going to buy one that you like. Otherwise, I want to buy one and I'm going to go, oh, it's really nice. You're never going to use it because you hate it. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones, isn't it? Just don't do that. Just stop me wasting money. Just tell me what one you like. And yo, how's it going, mate? Still Budson, good to see you, buddy. I'm good, mate. How you doing, fella? How's what drinking tonight? So I'm trying to get rid of this dodgy keg. I'm still unfiltered. So I've got a nice fresh Hasselroder on there. And the Hasselroder is at 5 degrees, which that's fine. Ideally 3, but I'm hoping by the time I've finished off. I mean, it's been on the one by lottery since I started this Stella Unfiltered. I'm hoping. Oh, there we go. There she goes. She's finishing up. Oh, why is it going that way? Whoa. That was a weird finish as well to keg. That doesn't normally make the noise while it's still pouring. That's odd. Yeah, it's just not right. It's not been right, this cake. So vinegary kind of aroma and taste like vinegar. I haven't had the shits or nothing, which is why I'm still drinking it. Like from the other night, so I've had some of it. Hey, what have you done to your hair tonight? Have you sprayed it? No, I had a Turkish chair transfer. No, it's been sprayed. Spray painted it, mate. No, kids had some hair dye left over from Halloween yesterday, so I didn't stand a chance, did I? And being as we're making a fool of the hair, I might as well wear a stupid t-shirt, you know what I mean? I woke up with a stinking hangover, so I've been crawling around the pubs in town trying to keep it at bay. On the gym now, but I enjoy it. Fucking head on that. Jesus. It's like beer Sunday, isn't it? Ugh, tastes like fucking hair dye. Not that I've ever tasted hair dye before, but I think when it's stuck to my beard, it's like, yeah, you can just touching it. It's coming off on my thumb. Yeah, I've got to try and let the head settle down a bit. I think. Or maybe get that bit of my beard non-dyed or drink it like that. Drink like a trout. Well, that worked. I would look weird as fuck. Why made no difference with it? Not bad. What's it doing tonight, right? Still I'm feeling in a minute, but it's, I think it's a dodgy keg. I've got a Hasselroder, which is one of my favourite kegs, chilling away, waiting to be worked on. We'll be back later, Ed. Going to have some grub and stuff. Catching out already, but enjoy your munchies, mate. Rusty Bollocks, did you see Simon's review of the pint machine? Quite interesting. Still works out 120 a pint though, but you could use your own ingredients. 30, 50 a pint. Yeah, true. You need to buy a lot of equipment, and it's probably a lot more effort as well. To be fair, doing it yourself, even if you buy quite a basic kit, you know, even the bottles and that for bottling the beer, they're quite expensive. Did I see it? To be honest, I sort of skipped through it a bit because I was interested because it had Brewdog on it, and then I heard a 5 point Brewdog Punk IPA, but the 5.8% version, which used to be good. So I was thinking, see how it goes. But then I wasn't too impressed when he poured it out at the end. It kind of screamed, this has been a massive fuck up, but I'm going to pretend it's okay anyway because I've got a discount code that I'm going to make money off if anyone orders any. If that makes sense. Fair play to him, you know what I mean? His channel was a business, and it could have said 10 out of 10, and then that would have been really taking the piss, but he gave it an 8. But in his mind, I reckon he was probably thinking less than that. But he had a discount code, obviously, in the description, and obviously, if someone buys it, he's going to make money. So it's like, you know, BOSH, my friend, happy Friday. You look good. BOSH, thank you very much. I thought, asked where she got that hair dye from. Like a silver fox. Lisa has no idea, by the way. So she's just going to walk in from work later and be like, what the fuck have you done? Or she might be like, oh, you look very nice. We'll see the reaction later, I suppose. Got some San Miguel tonight, way better than the Brewdog. Do you think it's got a bit of a rough aftertaste, Chris? I'm just being honest. For me, San Miguel, if it's the UK brewed stuff at least, it's got a filthy aftertaste. But if it's the Spanish brewed stuff, it's probably all right. I've never tried the Spanish brewed stuff though, to be honest. Deal says I've got a Victoria Bitter Extra VX and that special Australian treat at 6%. Start the weekend. Enjoy, mate. That sounds fantastic. I've not had that one, mate. I hope it's a good one, bud. Enjoy it. Definitely San Miguel has never liked it. Yes, but then some people like beers for the same reason other people don't like them, which is interesting. Like there are people that like San Miguel for that filthy aftertaste, but some people quite feel like me. I think it's a filthy aftertaste from the UK brewed water because it's brewed in the UK. Which if you have the Spanish one, it doesn't have that filthy aftertaste. It probably has a nice aftertaste. Sometimes you're so used to drinking. If you're used to going to the pub and drinking all the UK brewed shit in the pub, San Miguel might taste better than Cruz Campo or Carlin at a pub, but it doesn't mean it's good, kind of thing. If you buy a German beer or something like that, you'll probably be like, "Fuck me, that's a lot better." But you might not. Everyone's different. Everyone's different at the end of the day. When I review beers, I'm just telling you my opinion. That's all it is. It's okay to not agree. Obviously, the more beers I try, I guess it kind of means a bit more because it's like, well, this guy's tried thousands of beers and he's saying this is shit. There's a good chance it is shit. If you know what I mean? But not necessarily because we've all got different taste buds. Because, like, with me, especially, a lot of times where you'll may disagree with a lot of my reviews will be if you're into sweet stuff because I'm not a lover of anything too sweet. So, like, if I try something that's sweet, I'll be like, oh no. But it might be lovely for someone who likes sweet stuff. They're like, oh, this is wicked, yeah. But if you don't like sweet stuff, you're not going to like it. It depends what you like. The same as if you don't like bitter beers, I could be like, yeah, Pilsner Quell's amazing. You're going to be like, oh, it's bitter. But some people like that and some people don't. But I think that's what makes it interesting. Beer reviews and that. And why it's always good, I think, to watch a few different people's perspective as well. I looked into it recently. 500 quid will see you through to getting your own setup for brewing top-notch beer. Brews in a plus firms in a couple of kegs. CO2 in a beer gun. Then off you go. If I had room, I'd probably turn into a Heisenberg of beer. Be in my garage just trying to learn how to perfect. Because, if you get good at brewing beer, then you start learning about all the different hop varieties and what they do and experimenting. The only way you're going to get better is by fucking up shit loads of times, basically, but learning a bit as you go along. Eventually, you can literally brew something just how you like it. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a real art. I really do. I think brewing beer is not easy. It's not an easy thing. It takes a lot of trial and error and experience and stuff. And a lot of fuck ups. Do I need StreamYard to join live? Yes, you do. But it ain't as scary as it sounds. Like, literally, I could put a link up. You could join now if you want. I can put a link up. You click that link and it'll tell you everything you need to do. You don't need to like sign up, you don't need to like give them your email address and that, I don't believe. Go on then. I think it's literally just your right name in and stuff. Go on the StreamYard website and you're in, sort of thing, But whenever you join on StreamYard, it's important that you close down say like if you're watching me on your laptop now, for example, and then you join through StreamYard on a separate window. Once you've joined the stream, you have to turn off the YouTube and the other in the background. Otherwise, it would just like fuck everything up. Pretty much. But yeah, let me know if you want to come on. I'll drop you a link, mate. It'd be nice to chat to you. Like you can tell from watching. I've only watched one of his videos, but you can just tell he's a really nice guy. Yeah, I used to stream hard a lot before on Twitch, so I know the deal. Oh, yeah, it's really, that's what I like about streaming hard. But if you want to pay to get all the high definition and the streaming from multiple things and that, they rip the arsehole out of you. And the free one, you only get a certain amount of hours, which is why I don't do all of them on StreamYard. But like, as far as like simplicity, it's really easy, which is why I like it. There is like some free ones that can do all the stuff StreamYard does, but you've got to be some sort of computer programmer scientist or something to figure it all out. Thomas, I just out of the shower at him, I thought I was spraying some nice deodorant on for Jen. I realised I was spraying Mr. Sheen. I smell like fucking a whole sideboard and it stung my groin, Keith Bellend. I thought you was going to say you accidentally put women's deodorant on. To be fair, I'm wearing women's deodorant at the minute, I'm not going to lie. Because just before I went live, I changed my t-shirt and I was like, fuck me, chuck up a bit, Ad. So I took my boy around for a big bike ride before I come live, trying to wear him out so I had to sleep all right. And I just chucked up a bit, looked in the cupboard, all the men's ones seem to have disappeared, so I was like, yeah. It's going to stop me smelling at least. Okay, I smell like a girl, but no, you can't smell me, can you? At least I don't have to smell my BO. The boys freaking take it all. My sons take it all upstairs, and they're getting to the age where they need bring deodorant now. They never put it back in the bloody cupboard. Mohammed, how you doing, mate? Wiz Khan. Whoa, your hair looks amazing. Bosh. Thank you, Mohammed. How you doing, buddy? That's you, mate. Good to see you again, mate. Finally, that Stella's gone. Oh, it's got to be orgasmic drinking fucking Hasselroder after that. I tell you that. Drinking a beer that ain't clearly fucking infected. It's 5 degrees though. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. I think. I hope I've got nothing in the fridge. I might have a quick look because ideally, I don't want to drink that. That might be the next review. That one for my mate, Babbling Beer Reviews. Lovely guy. He sent me this about 6 months ago. And something else. I think 2 other ones. I reviewed the other 2, and this one's just sort of ended up right at the back of the fridge, and I stumbled across it. He's from Cornwall, so he sends me beers from Cornwall to review. He's a good guy, he is as well. If you ain't checked him out. Did you go out for Halloween? Well, we took the kids out trick or treating. The little Alfie, our youngest, is so cute. He was dressed up as Beetlejuice. Everybody kept being like every door we knocked on, there was like, oh, he's so cute. But he can't talk, so they're like, you're taking sweets, and you're like, you don't want them to think your kid's rude for not saying thank you, but he just can't say thank you. So he's like, he just takes a sweet and goes like that. And waves. He can't talk, so it's bless him. Got myself extremely pissed on Pines. Bosh, mate. What was drinking, Mohammed? Dirty slag. Well, I'm gonna see if I've got anything in the fridge. If not, that's where it is. You know what, mate? You take the phone with eating out of our snow there. I ain't got enough for everybody else, mate. Oh, Jesus. Have a bag of crisps, mate. Or a bit of fruit, yeah? thought you had the last muffin a minute ago.
No, I had chocolate one.
There's more muffins up there, so where's the last muffin? Yeah. You're already asking for more food. Yeah, do you want one of them? Use that pack first. I think that's what I lie, yeah. I'm going to check the date. Yeah, I'm still. On that one?
Mm-hmm.
I'll hit you up in 5 minutes before you ask for more food.
I probably will.
Yeah, I know you will.
I'm starving.
Always starving. Haven't been out today, and don't believe. What are we going to do with these, really? I've got a can of lager top. Yeah. I think I need that one. Just go 1 and 5 degrees. Slightly, it's not warm, it's 5 degrees, but it's a fantastic beer. You want to drink it? Pour a bit through. Because it is a new keg. I'm just going to pause the moving my mic so I'll have a quick piss and pour the rest. 2 seconds, people. There we go. All right. Might be a bit foamy because unless you let the lagers get down to 3 degrees and then pour very well. This is another reason I was hoping for that. Yeah, cool. There you go. Look, bit of a big head, but it ain't Camden Lager top, at least, which I almost resorted to. I think I was shaved that up of a can for when I go with a bottle of Bud Light. Oh, 2 6. Bit of beer on the table. The mass ain't working. Right. Now we. Did it make your balls nice and shiny, King? The rusty is still bloody stinging. I'm gonna have to get in the first shower. Okay. He's gonna be nice and clean, ready for Jennifer, that's for sure. 2 showers for you, Jen. Oh my god. Even at 5 degrees, wow. Compared to that. Oh. Oh. That is night and day. Saw your review earlier. It sounds interesting. I'll try and get some next Friday. Maybe something cheap for backup in case I don't like it. Maybe I'll stuff them. Yeah, that's a good cheap option always. Yeah, I mean, it depends what sort of lagers you like. If you like a Pilsner with a bit of a long, lingery aftertaste, you'll probably like it. To be fair, by the time I finished that review, I really fancied another can because it kind of grew on me. I wasn't sure at first, and then I thought this is actually really pretty. This is decent. But it's like some beers, you feel like one can ain't enough to sort of decide, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you've had it yourself. You have a beer sometimes, like, and then after you've had a few, you're like, oh, I really like this, or I'm not keen on this. Sometimes it's hard to decide just after one, and you just sort of do your best. But like, I gave it an 8, but when in truly, I've had another can after. It could have easily been a 9 and got the bell, or it might have gone the 7 away. I think I won't know until I have a couple more cans of it. But it's definitely a nice beer. It's just, is it nice or is it really nice? if that makes sense. Plus, the bollocks, my own crack is cracking up. What? My own crack is cracking me up as well after that lot. Keith, you crack me up, says Fussy. Can you just imagine you walking around with squeaky ass cheeks, smelling like a pioneer fresh? Sing old rock, hey there, buddy. Have you heard a song? Party glass, glance. I don't think I have, mate. To be honest, I'm not really one for titles though. Like, if someone put it on one out, I might be like, oh yeah, I like this tune, but I might just be like, what's this? I don't know. I'm not really one for artists and titles. If that makes sense. Probably don't, to be fair. Yeah, I decided last night that I'll try and get back into gaming as well. Whether I'll ever do anything on YouTube with gaming, probably not. I don't know. It would be quite fun to, if any of you guys have got PlayStations or whatever. But I'm an idiot because I bought a gaming laptop, which I'm on that. Never played a game on it. I ordered a fucking PlayStation last night. I had a PlayStation about 6 months ago. Gave it to my son because I never played it. And I ordered another one now because I think I miss it a bit. It's like, I know I've got a gaming laptop, but there's nothing like just sitting on the sofa, turning the console on and just playing on the big screen sometimes. If that makes sense. I don't want to sit out here because since I've turned this into like a kind of my little bar thing there, it's not comfortable to sit here playing a game because your legs can't go under the desk with this bit here, really. If that makes sense, that's something. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I haven't been trying the laptop, that game on the laptop. It's funny because I was doing a beer polishing. I was doing a bit of polishing today. I left the Mr. Sheen on the coffee table. I just picked it up without looking at it. When you realise it, you start busting out a bit of Pavarotti. Neighbours, shut the fuck up. Definitely, Keith, we've got to get you on someday as well. I'll tell you what, he's a fucking character and a half. You can probably imagine by the way he's in chat, but believe me, I got Keith on WhatsApp and you know, he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. He sends me voice messages on WhatsApp and he's such a funny, genuinely nice guy. You know, he'll send me a message. He'll be like, oh, Adam, it'll be like sometimes reflecting on like the live last night. Oh, I really enjoyed the live last night. Oh, it's funny when this happened or that happened. And then out of nowhere, it'd just be like, what's that Pavarotti at the end at the top of his voice? Just one cornetto. Yes, I might hit a top note about it. Gave me that bit of extra power to really piss the neighbours off. What? Good evening, Adam. I am still pregnant. Right now, me. There's someone messaging me that on TikTok. What the hell? We get some weird ones. All right. Fuck the neighbours. I was in agony. Imagine. I actually hurt a bit when I put this fucking hair dye on. I don't know why. I think Lady was spraying it too close. To be fair, my facial hair, my fucking hair smells a bit like polish as well. God knows what shit they put in this. Probably ain't gonna do me no favours with the old going bald process. Probably burn a few more hair follicles that I've got left. Especially when they were doing it from there. We vaporised a few more hair follicles. Anybody got anything exciting happening over the weekend? I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I don't know. But I was a bit annoyed because I see something about Leeds Castle having a really good fireworks display. And we're members, but guess what? It's not included in the membership. Like, they do give you a discount. And I was like, oh, so that would go anyway. There's like half price discount because you're a member. Sold out. Fucking sold out. ET is pregnant again. Fuck's sake, Adam, you hang out the back of ET more than Kerry Katona hangs out the back of bargains. Mimic, how you doing, mate? Welcome in, buddy. Bosh, you fella. Me and my beer festival friends are going to Pastor. What, this weekend? Enjoy, mate. Was that like a hair thickening spray? No, it's literally, I don't know where it is. It's literally like a spray on grey dye. It doesn't look that grey really on camera. The beard's more grey because where the beard's ginger, I think it took a bit better. I sprayed a lot less on the beard because it was stinging like fuck for some reason. There's definitely more on the hair. I guess if you had blonde hair, maybe it would go like really grey. And I rides ET more than stolen my head. This is just message about. First Saturday of the month, the brewery opens their tap room. It's just in Water Beach. I live in Cambridge. Have you tried their stuff before? I've already got anything like that near me. I think there's the nearest. There's a place in Rochester which ain't too far, but I have thought about kind of visiting a few of the local breweries and that. But again, I'm not good with going out really, so I'd like to. To support. I could go in there and have a few pints. I could make a video and sort of, if they're any good, big them up a bit. Yeah, they make modern sours. I'm not a huge fan of sour beer. I'll okay for 2 or 3 of them, but after I get a sour belly. Yeah, I struggle a bit with sours myself, Mimic. I have had some that I like, but it's like I have to try like maybe 7 that I don't like to find one that I do like. If that makes sense, that's kind of like a lot of wasted purchases. Like, I wouldn't say completely dismiss it and say I don't like sour beer. I'd say I'm fussy with it, and it's like the ones that I tend to like tend to not be all that sour, which I think is telling me something. I don't know. Just when I try a beer and it's sour, my brain goes, "Is this safe to drink?" Like, hey, what's this shit you're bringing up? And it does the same when I eat, like, well, the kids are like, yeah, do you want a sweet? Yeah, go on in. And they're fucking tricking me because it's like some sort of toxic waste fucking sour sweet or something. I'm like, ugh. And yeah, my body does the same thing with sour beer, unless it ain't that sour. And that was that defeating the purpose of it? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? No. It's like liking pilsners, but not liking them if they're liking West Coast IPAs, but not liking them if they're bitter. That's kind of what they're known to be. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, do you really like West Coast IPAs if you only like the ones that are not that bitter? Because the people that really like the West Coast IPAs will probably say the more bitter the better, kind of thing. And again, the same with the people with the sour beers. They probably really want to be like, oh, yeah, it's lovely, because they enjoy that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Different horses and different courses, if you like. I prefer traditional lambics rather than the modern smoothie. Yeah, the lambics. Yeah, I've tried a few of them. Very interesting beers, aren't they, mate? Is it genuinely sour then? I've never had a sour beer. Some of them are very sour. Food cough. Some of them are like proper. Like, some of them are just like, when it's a subtle hint, I don't mind it. But when it's like full on, I'm just like, I don't know. My body just tells me reject it. Like, I don't know. But then some, like, if you like sour things in general, you'll probably love sour beers because they're like some people absolutely love them. It's just not for everyone. Apparently, they're really a lot of people say, like, kind of snobby people that I've watched. They're good palate cleansers. Like, if you're sort of reviewing a beer, it's hard to review another beer because you get the sort of the last beer you just reviewed just sort of stays in your taste buds a bit. Apparently, if you have a sour, it cleanses your palate very well. Apparently. There you go. That's what I've heard anyway. Whether it's true or not, I couldn't tell you. But I think of it like curries, the hottest curry in the world is never going to be the best curry. Yeah, true. True. You've got to, I guess, find your limit. But then, like, a lot of sour beers are not going to have like a chili rating on them, are they? If you like. But yeah, but some people, oh, curry is the best in the world. But let's face it, most people they want that kind of, they want it to be manageably hot. They might like the spice, but they don't want to get torn a new pooper. Whereas some people would just be like, bring it on. Do you know what I mean? Unless my arsehole's completely ruined, it weren't a good curry. Which I find quite strange. But I love sour sweets. You got to try them then, mate. You've got to give them a go. You'll probably love them. You'll probably absolutely love them because they are unique. Give them that. I haven't tried sour. Sounds like a piss take. They are making sour beers after a lot of sweets. You'll see millions of Skittles, Sour Patch Kids flavored beers in the UK. Imagine explaining that to the Germans. Oh, I would have none of it. It's not even allowed to be called beer in Germany unless it goes by the purity law. It cannot say that it's a beer. This is it shows how strict they are and how seriously they take their beer. Any off ingredients, it cannot say on the product that it's a beer. It can still say that it's a like alcoholic whatever, but it can't say it's a beer unless it goes by the German purity law, which is the way forward really. Because imagine if they'd done that in this country, the amount of beers that wouldn't be like all your Madries and stuff like that, and cruise Cambros, and they wouldn't be allowed to be called beer because they've got glucose syrup in. And any beer that goes by the German purity law can't contain glucose syrup, which is great. You're not whether you like the beer or not. You're not drinking any shitty ingredients, which is always a nice thing to know, isn't it? So I'm not too keen on this, but at least it's not full of shit because it's by the purity law, you know. Let's just right again. This bloody cough. Is that a fake beer? Nah. What makes you think it's fake? It's not fake, mate. It might have been altered, but it is real. It's it sounds like a spray dye on it, Garfield. The same as me hair. That's why I look a little less balding this evening. Well, it's just coloured in my scalp, basically, isn't it? So it's done. Wish we had purity law. Oh, mate, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Because then, you know, we wouldn't have to fucking look at every can and read it. It's just, you know, if it's by the purity law, whether you like it or not, it's been brewed the right way. I'd love to join for a bit if you want to send the link or something. Yeah, I'll send it to you now, buddy. I'm gonna put it in the chat, mate. I thought it looked different. Yeah, the title says Turkish hair transplant because people come on getting bored, keep making fun of me saying I should have a Turkish hair transplant. So I thought I'd spray it on, do the thumbnail like that, and some people might think I actually had a Turkish hair transplant. I don't know. Yeah. Get this. Apparently, a lad who was in Torrance March got sentenced to 2.5 years in prison, killed himself. The judges then sentence. Also, we got the Yorkshire Walkers coming in.
All right, how are you doing?
Oh, hold up, mate. I've got to put it on split screen. There we go. Shayden, Yorkshire Walker. Good to see you, mate.
I'm good. Are you?
You all right, mate? Welcome in, Matt. Check out his channel, the
Yeah.
Yorkshire Walker.
Fucking amazing to be here, to be honest.
What's that?
I said it's amazing to be here. Hey.
Welcome, mate. It's good to have you on.
Is my mic super quiet?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit if you can, bud. If not, I might be able to do it.
Yeah, no, I've got it. Is that any better?
Yeah, it seems a little bit better, mate. Yep.
Yeah. How you doing, beer monster? Hey.
Not bad, mate. Not too bad.
Good. I've been watching your videos for like a good while now. Loving every one of them. I've been going through some of the old ones. I watched the Tuborg one that you did earlier where you ended up throwing up into the glass. Well, not throwing up, but spitting the shot back out. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh, the beer was nasty, mate. It really was.
Yeah.
Written all over it. I mean, what beer comes in a tiny little can like that?
Yeah. A horrible tiny can of trampy piss water. That's what comes in them.
But I like to try and sort of, you know, I don't just want to review expensive craft beers and that. I want to do a little bit of everything, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's something for everyone then, isn't it? Like the macro lagers,
yeah, well, that's it.
Some craft beers, some super strength stuff, just a little bit of everything.
Right, so I mean, if you just do all the mainstream stuff, then you know what's the point? You got to find these. It's like this one, this whatever fuck this is, that stuff that we both reviewed. I'm loving this. I haven't packed my fridge full. It's lovely.
It's nice. Do you enjoy it as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's your review? You said you liked it. Yeah, it's a little hidden gem, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is definitely.
That's what.
But it's like you said in your review, though. You know, you're either gonna. It's a little bit of a Marmite beer, and you're either gonna love it or, you know, just think it's vinegar. But I like it.
Understand why some people might not like it.
Yeah.
If they're not into that, because it does linger, doesn't it? That sort of bitterness. it really does linger, and I like that because that's more like reminiscent of a Pilsner.
Yeah.
And that's my favourite style of lager, but some people prefer like a sweet lager, like a Helles sort of thing. Couldn't put my finger on it. It's Garfield. Get your Yorkshire's out, you shag. Yorkshire's out.
I would do, but I'm in a onesie. I'm always in a onesie in my house. This is one thing, right? Because I work in a chip shop.
You got the same mic as me, ain't you?
Well, yeah, I have, yeah.
Oh,
I've got yours is in there. I've got the same camera as you too.
Oh, what the pocket free?
Pocket free, yeah. Look.
Yeah, great little cameras, aren't they? So small as well.
Yeah, I know they're great, but I mean,
you worry if you drop it, it's just going to explode into 7,000 pieces.
You see, this is the thing because, like when I'm doing my walking videos, especially when I'm walking next to water, I am always really super fucking scared of dropping this thing.
Yeah, that's the one bad point about it. It's like it feels so fragile, doesn't it? Especially with like the rotation. Yeah, I bet he makes some fantastic content with that camera on the walking videos and that. But mate, how long you been going and all that? Because I've only watched that beer review. I've not watched anything else yet. So
well,
someone wants to say hello quickly.
Hello, bud.
Hello.
I mean, I've been like for me personally, I've been uploading to YouTube for about 12 years, but it was always like little videos at kids and all that lot of stuff when they were growing up, and then I started doing gaming videos, and I was actually at one point partnered with YouTube. And, but it was like way back in the day when you could get partnership through Social Blade.
Oh,
and, yeah, it's when you used to get the banners and you could always tell and then YouTube all changed after that, and it just went kind of like, super fucking grindy, which is all right. I don't mind the grind, but then I didn't upload to YouTube for a long time. My glasses are like, I look like some sort of Dr. Disrespect kind of guy. For fuck's sake. And
I can't find mine, mate. At least you can find yours.
So then I said, oh shit, I started uploading gaming videos, which is what I was gonna say to you before. You were saying about getting interested in going back into gaming.
Yeah.
And that then, if you want to like friend request or whatever on PlayStation when you get it.
I need to make a new account, because when I gave my PlayStation to my son, I gave him my account and he changed the name and whatever, and that's his account. So I'm going to need to make a new one up. But I've ordered the new one that's coming out on the 7th.
Pro?
Yeah, so I've not got it. I've got to wait till it's released. I pre-ordered it, yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving it a try.
That'll be something different.
Just going to catch up with the comments quickly, mate. Hey, what's that? How you doing, countryman? Bosh. I've not really had a Turkish hair transplant, countryman. He said that. Now I'm rushing home from work. It's a bit of spray left over from Halloween. You can't really see it. Got ice cold Coors Banquet Lager here. Not just vodka miracle, I know, right? My yank ass actually has a beer in my hand. Enjoy, mate. Countryman Bosh, just cream pie Bosh. How you doing, cream pie Bosh? Kids in the pub, I'm cool with it. Oh, you filthy dirty fucking slag. How you doing, Dynamite Dad? I think I see a legend in the chat. Cream pie Bosh. Countryman, you naughty slut bag. All seriousness, time to get drunk. Oh my God, that week was far too long. Yeah, mate. Bosh, my good friend. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, Rusty. You're absolutely filthy slag. And a sheep shack for Rusty Boats. There we go. We're all caught up. I'll pour another beer quickly.
I have dropped several hints to my wife of getting a PD for Christmas.
Oh, do you reckon you'll get one?
Nah, well, I thought.
Well, if she does want to get you one, I can give you a code to get you a little bit of money off, but it's not much. It goes for anyone if they want to buy one. It's only like if you do get one, you'll get a code yourself that you can give out to your friends and that. It's not like I'm not like sponsored by them or nothing like that.
That's like when you buy a Tesla. You know, you get a fucking thing when you buy a Tesla. I don't have a Tesla, and that, but when you do buy one, you get like this code thing that you can. It's like what do you call it? Affiliate code.
Yeah, that's
and folk will be like, oh, get Tesla, but use Beer Monsters code, and you'll get 6 months free of auto driving.
No,
Because all that shit's an optional extra. Did you know that when you get a Tesla, all that stuff is like an optional extra?
I'm not even allowed to drive, so I've never really thought about it. Monobrow says Rusty Burst. I wish I had a British accent. Good times at the Beer Monsters online pub. Gosh, you damn mate. Which country, man?
Do you know, it's funny the amount of folk that you speak to, and they're like, I love your accent, especially when you're abroad. Like, where are you from? Well, if you like my accent, surely you know where I'm from. You know, like you can tell accents, can't you? You know, like if the German, French, or whatever. Because I mean, I grew up in I was born in Halifax, hence your Yorkshire Walker. But I actually grew up on a tiny, tiny little island off the coast of Shetland, and that's like way up. It's closer to fucking Norway than it is to Britain. And I had to learn the language, the lingo, and everything like that up there. And then when I moved back down here, nobody could understand what I was saying, so I had to lose the accent.
Yeah, you don't even realise that you've even gained an accent, I guess. Do you?
No.
I've got like one of my cousins. He's moved to Ireland and he's lived there for like 10 or something years. But only 10 years. And come back with an Irish accent. It's like, hang about.
Yeah.
But it sounds completely different. But it's just been around Irish people for so long. I guess you just kind of take it on board without even realising. It's like there's no sign that he ever used to come from down south. Left is like full on Irish accent. Really crazy.
Yeah, I know that's who said Shetland? What the fuck? No, Shetland. Sorry, I'm catching up with your comments. I'll stop doing that. Jesus Christ. It's like every time I went into live streams before, I was reading the streamer's chat and it used to piss them off. So I won't do that.
No, you're all right, mate. Because when you buy a Tesla, there's a chance it'll blow up on the highway. Just like when you date a chick, there's a chance she'll be blowing each other. Fucking hell, mate. Countryman, bronze. But so, what? Obviously, you do like walking videos. Obviously, you're walking, but what do you do? Like, just explore different places and like sort of show people what it's like, or?
Yeah, well, when I first started it off, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So basically, I walked around a local park that we've got, like a mile or two away, and just looked into my phone because I was recording with my phone at the time, and just walked around, talked bollocks, and folks started watching it and commenting, and I was like, okay, maybe that's something that folk might like to see. So then I thought, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around the sort of council run local parks and see about the ease of walking, what it is for like elder folk, or and give it a bit of a review. If it's a shithole, avoid it.
Yeah.
Is there plenty benches? Is there bins? Is it safe for dogs? Is it is there something for kids to do? That sort of thing. And then more folks started watching. I was like, all right. So then I started and I walked up to me and my wife. We walked up to one of our local monuments. It's called Studley Pike. Now, this one is like a 4-hour hike to get there, and I thought, well, you know, there's not a lot of folk that could physically get there on the older end that was starting to watch my videos, and so I thought I'd film that, and that one had quite a lot of views for me. You know, I mean, we're talking about less than 200 views on that video, but which is
Or more than
small
what
for
you're
a lot,
used
but it's a lot for
yeah.
me when, you know, at the time I think I had about 700 subscribers or something, which was all from back in the day when I was doing gaming and shit, and you know, and then so then I thought, right, well, I'll just start walking around some other parks and just, I don't know. It's a weird feeling because I was always worried that when I started walking, I'd have nothing to talk about. But then when I started walking, all the shit started just flowing out my mouth. You know?
Yeah, I
And then,
suppose there is a lot to talk about as you're walking along because you just see, you never know what you're going to see, do you? It's,
well, that's it. And then on,
it could even just
I
be
think,
some arsehole driving past really fast in their car and it sort of springs a conversation or something.
well, something happened exactly like that, because I went up and it was only like a 10-minute video or something, and I filmed me leaving work up to one of my favorite spots, one of the hills around here, and somebody drove past like an idiot, and that sparked a 3-minute conversation, you know, with myself.
Yeah.
And but then folk are watching and they're like, is he talking to me? You know, that's the sort of vibe that I'm going for. And
You probably get a lot of
excuse
people that
me,
live in your local area that'll probably
what's that? Sorry.
you probably get a lot of locals, I reckon, that will subscribe to you as well
Yeah,
because you're
but
just seeing what you think of their area, like the area and stuff. Like I've done obviously I do beer reviews, but I've done a few bike ride videos.
yeah,
And a lot
I've
of
seen them
people,
on your e-bike.
what I noticed is I started getting recognised a lot around the local
Yeah,
area when I made them videos, and I didn't really like it, to be honest, because it's like I probably made a mistake. Obviously I was trying to sort of promote the video, and I go on Facebook and I share it out to the beer groups, and I shared it into the Lordswood, which is where I'm from, group.
yeah,
And all of a sudden, loads of people from Lordswood kind of discovered my channel for the bike riding videos, and they're like, you know, just started chat. But then like, I'll go for a walk like sometimes, and like people are like, oh, I remember you're the guy who made that video on your bike and all that. So it's like around my local area, they know me as just the fat man on an e-bike, not
Jesus.
nothing to do with the beer. Funny.
Well, I mean, it's like I said to you before that I run a chippy, and there's folk that come in there and they're like, "Are you Jamie?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, you've been coming in here for years." And it's like, "No, are you Jamie? You're Yorkshire Walker." And there's a few that have actually watched my videos and subscribed. But you see, the thing is I did a walk not so long since, a couple of weeks ago, and it was in my local area, and it was somewhere that a customer had suggested, because I didn't know about this, but there's an actual hidden waterfall in the middle of Yorkshire, which was about 1.5 miles away, that, like I said, never even knew about it. So he says,
Yeah.
have you ever been to Halicki Waterfall? I'm like, where the fuck's that? Turkey or some shit? I don't know, with a name like that. And and he told me where it was. So then I filmed it. And then when I was walking down to the waterfall, there was an elderly gentleman walking towards me, and he was following a book from the Bronte sisters. Now, the Bronte sisters in Yorkshire is quite kind of famous. And so I looked at his book, and then I actually got the book to follow it, and it is a 65-mile round trip walk. And I thought, well, fuck me, that is going to be like really good YouTube content. You know, if you break it up into stages and that. But yeah, it's getting to the point now, and bearing in mind I'm only at like 883 subscribers or something like that, but I'm already starting to get recognized because of my videos and that. So it shows that, you know, local people are watching it, which is great. And that, so
you have to be careful though, mate, as well, because sometimes you can get people that don't like you for whatever reason. And I've had a bit on my channel recently. It's like sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going here at the weekend or whatever, and you got to be careful what you say on the lives, like whenever you do live streams, because don't say where you're going or anything like that, because if someone don't like it for whatever reason, they know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know, on that note as well, because I kind of figured that out because, well, I used to be in the army a long time ago, and there was a lot of things that taught us about, you know, perceived dangers and stuff. And on some of my videos, I used to sign them off with, you know, I'm going such and such place next time and such place next time. And I thought, I'm going to stop that. And I actually put it on one of the end of my videos, just actually saying that was a mistake. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going next time.
Yeah. You mean it in a nice way because you assume everybody's nice, but
yeah,
there are.
Well, I mean, you're just hoping that everybody's nice, aren't you? Really? Because I mean, when you start doing YouTube, you just think, right, everybody's going to watch me, everybody's going to love me, you know, I'm going to get fucking millions of subscribers, loads of likes, loads of comments, but then the stark reality comes of it that there'll be some, because I watch a guy, he's from my local area as well. What's his name? Dino. And he does food reviews. And every time he walks from like point A to point B and that, but he won't walk through the woods and that because he's thinking some bastard's going to be waiting behind that tree for me. You know, which you can see. I mean, he's up to, he is absolutely rocketed now as this guy. And I started watching him when he had like 200, 300 subscribers. And at the minute he's nearly up to 20,000.
Yeah.
You know? So, but I mean, it's probably some sort of dodgy Chinese website, to be honest, because it's quite entertaining, but his content isn't that good. You know what I mean?
I was going to go for the comments, mate. Right?
Yeah.
You know, is that what that's what his channel was about? I don't know how I can take him seriously with his Ladybird t-shirt on. True, I see. I don't know. He can. Gosh. That's a nice Dan. Come on, he's a nice guy. I heard Yorkshire anal beads are running for PM. Yorkshire anal beads. Dan, that's a fancy devil's lettuce. Yes, please, countryman. Smoking gigantic bong rips and blows it out of his face. From across the pond, bruv. He's sat on a huge vibrating marrow. Meow. Oh, from Cloud 9, brother. Did you go dogging at a waterfall?
I did, actually. Twice.
Oh, yeah, I saw a massive raven just like an hour ago. I thought it was an eagle or a giant vulture at first. The thing was a mutant. I got a pig of it too. Biggest raven I've ever seen in my life. I love ravens. I think they're fucking quality birds. There's a pub near me, but I've got one as a pet, and it just like free roams, and it's got a thing about nicking people's cigarettes, and people go mad over it. It fucking opens they leave your cigarettes on the in the beer garden. It fucking opens them up and fucking flies off for the fucking. They're really good talkers as well when they're trained. Whatever things eating good, I couldn't believe it. Sounds nuts, countryman would probably murder my hedgehog. We haven't forgotten we're coming around to snap off your cock. Miss Moneypenny is hungry. Tony, hi Tony. Welcome to the live, mate. Oh, you dude, rusty bollocks. This thing's caused, I can't believe it. And an hour ago, Jesus. They are big old birds as it is, and if it's a particularly big one, I can imagine. You know, I have to go to the zoo to see ravens around here, or that one pub. I don't know how they've like domesticated it so well, but I just know that it's got a thing for nicking everyone's cigs. I'd like to do more out and about stuff like you, mate, but yeah, with my anxiety, it's quite hard. But a lot of the hey, I know that guy says angling giant.
Angling giant. That's my best mate.
Is it?
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, that's my best mate, Dave.
How you doing, angling giant, mate? Welcome to the live, buddy.
He does fishing videos, and he is actually a giant. He's 7 foot tall.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and built like a brick shit house.
Jesus. I bet they don't have no problems fucking reeling in them fish. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't.
Go on, mate. I was just saying, nice to see one of your mates on here, mate.
Yeah, and I did touch on a couple of my videos about social anxiety and anxiety in general, and you know, I did have a little bit of that feeling when I first started doing the videos that I'm doing, and I was trying to. At the time, I was just using the phone, and I was like keeping it down here, you know, and I'm trying to like fucking sneak about. And then as time went on, like everybody's recording these days, you know, folk are used to being on cameras everywhere. And it's like the first time that you go to a gym, you think that everybody's going to be looking at you and that, but they're really not. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know, so you need to.
Oh, yeah, mine like thinks, can you?
It's all in your own mind. It's not anybody that's looking at you or you know judging you or
You're
thinking
the odd one, but most people don't give a shit. You're right.
Yeah.
You do get
And
the odd one.
the odd ones that do because
your bum crap's hanging out, fatty.
Yeah, no, but to be honest, it's like I used to go to the gym, right? And I was buff as fuck back in the day. And then I used to see plus size people coming into the gym and I'd see them working their ass off and I'm thinking, fucking go for it. You know, I wish that I could have felt their feeling when they actually achieve something. You know, so I mean, if you get out on your bike, you record the video and then after when you upload it and you're like, fucking, you know, that was amazing. I actually went out and I did something, then you might put the spark in somebody else in your situation to go and do the same thing. So then it snowballs, you know, and then before you know it, you can be like a I don't know, a beacon for somebody.
You might have a bike and be like, I'd love to get on that. And then but I'm too fat, and then you see someone like me and you think, you know what, if that fat fucker can do it, so can I.
Well,
would you
to be honest,
Irish cream? I didn't even know that existed. I'd give it a try, but I'm not a massive fan of peanut butter, to be honest. Like the Reese's, the chocolate, the kids love all that Reese's chocolate. It's not for me.
That's awful, that shit.
Yeah, I can't stand it. The kids love it though. Mrs. loves it as well. We all know him. His only fans is mental. We hold a record for most Yorkshire puddings up the arse with gravy. So, mate, you know my lot are like they're a bit mad.
Wait, do you actually have an OnlyFans?
No, I don't. Just
Oh,
we all
I
just
was
joke
looking
about
forward
it.
to some feet pics.
Love your beer, Monster Great Rouge. Thank you, Tony. Dynamite Dan, Bosh, I guess. Bosh, go. Cheers, Dan, mate.
And I went, yeah.
Till about 10:30, and I'm going on the phone, mate. So, but you're welcome to stay for another 25 minutes if you want, mate.
Well,
I'm not always go on the phone at the end, and then you get a load of lunatics in normally, but it's just like a tradition.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've been in your lives for a while, but I would just like to say, thanks for having me on as a guest. It's pretty cool because I haven't done this on YouTube yet. Being somebody's guest on a live, it's kind of cool.
You're very welcome, mate. Honestly, and guys, give the man some love. Subscribe to his channel. He's nearly got 1,000 subscribers.
Almost.
So, yeah, you're getting there, mate. You're getting there. Which 800 and something? Did you say?
Yeah, I think it's 833 last time I checked.
You'll get there, mate. Just keep grinding away. It's a long old slog.
Yeah.
With me, I got looked at a lot by a video I made on TikTok. It's like people are like, oh, you bought subscribers. I didn't buy subscribers because all of a sudden I got like a lot come out of nowhere because I made a video on TikTok and it got like a couple of 100,000 views, and then I've got my YouTube linked to my TikTok, and TikTok was only there to try and promote my YouTube, if you like. So a lot of people like that video. I've sort of basically, this is my YouTube channel. I'll do the odd thing on TikTok, but if you want to see more from me, YouTube is the place to sort of subscribe and that. And it got me loads of subscribers. But you never know with TikTok. It's a funny old hiding a broken shelf with the camera angle. Cameron. Hey there, mate. Bosh. Good to see you. You give me shelf paranoia again. Jennifer Bosh. Good to see you, Jen. How you doing, Jen? Hello, Jennifer said, Dynamite Dan, Yorkshire man, has your chippy been impacted by inflation, COVID, regulations, tax, etc.? How are you coping with it? Do you plan to keep it going, or do you have any other plans? That's a really good question, actually, because chip shop prices have gone through the roof, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, it's definitely been impacted by inflation. COVID, actually, funnily enough, was one of the best things that happened for the business because a lot of things shut down, but we kept on going. I think we were closed for about 7 weeks. We closed down, we closed down in March and opened up in May. But regulations as such and tax, because we're such a small business and we're a family-owned business, so there's the tax thing. We hover underneath the bracket. We open 3 days a week, so we stay below the VAT threshold.
Yeah, because it's brutal if you go above that limit.
We went above it a few years ago, and we had to start paying VAT, and it nearly shut us down. Because you see, the thing about having the chippy is that everything that we buy, because it's either dry or frozen, doesn't have VAT on it. But as soon as it comes out the other side, it's VATable. So we have nothing to claim back. So then you have to pass it on to the customers. But at the minute, our fish and chips are £8. The UK average is about 12 at the minute.
Well, that's fucking fair play to you, mate, of getting prices down.
Yeah.
It's hard times, isn't it? Well, fish and chips always used to be the sort of cheap takeaway, didn't it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, it's understandable. Like the prices of oil and that as well have shot up. I've noticed in the
Well, I
supermarket.
mean, we're in Yorkshire. We're frying beef dripping, so that's even more expensive.
Yeah, don't know what the
And that, but
See,
there's,
Rusty Bollocks is asking you how many Yorkshire puddings you can fit up your bum. And I was asking you last question. They're
Jeez.
nice, really. They're nice, really. Just band, mate.
There's a guy in your chat just now. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, best days to open takeaway. That's exactly what we open. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we open 11:30 till 2, and then 4 until 7.
Sounds like you're on the ball there, mate.
That's it.
Jennifer says hi. I was at the BOSH. How you doing, what, P? But BOSH. How you doing, Mark? Good to see you, buddy. How you keeping well, mate? And then we've got the Yorkshire Walk on with us tonight.
Wait, where's the camera? I've got 3 cameras. I keep fucking BOSH.
Double BOSH. He's drinking a new beer that dropped in Home Bargains the other day, the one that I reviewed today. But he beat me to it. He's not even a beer reviewer. He's the first person to review that in English. And that's where I knew he was just subscribed to the channel, and I subscribed to him a little while back. And I see done a beer review, and I watched it. I thought he seems like a nice guy. And
thank you.
There we are, and then there we are. He's on.
Yeah,
and he does like a lot of walking about in his local area videos and stuff. Get him off, please. That's a nice mate, is it? At 10:30, we're going on the phone. Yeah,
did someone say get him off?
Yeah. Fish and chips and beef. It might have been talking to me. I don't know. Fish and chips and beef dripping. Send me your postcode right now. Cucumber. Cockles.
I tell you what, Rusty Bollocks, you come at my chip shop. It's in Ipperham in West Yorkshire, just outside of Halifax. You just come in and just burst through the door and say, Rusty Bollocks, and you can have all the fish and chips for free.
Hey, there you go.
I won't even know that it's him. Somebody's just going to burst through the door now, aren't they, and go, Rusty Bollocks.
You'll have one of your local ones from your channel watching. He'll be watching the Rusty Bollocks language. You walk in and it's Rusty Bollocks. How many Yorkshire puddings can you ask up? Bit up your ass. Where's me free fish and shit?
Yeah, that's going to be the safe word, isn't it?
You believe?
You know?
Shaggers Bosh. How you Reese Crispy? Good to see you, mate. Welcome in. Rome, West Yorkshire, Halifax. I wrote it so I could screenshot it. But do you sell jars of cockles in the chip shop?
No, we don't sell jars of cockles in the chip shop.
Did you see the cockle thing that happened on the channel?
Yes.
So you know what I'm about. Just at Luton Airport. How you doing, JBM? Well, I'm stressing myself with an empty beer can in my hand as I wind whistles the window. The sun sets and darkness creeps in. Got an idea. I'll have another beer. Bosh that country, man. We're coming down. Don't worry, sugar tits. Oh, you've done it now, mate.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the beer review that you did that I saw, but when I first came in the channel, I told you which beer review that it was, but I've watched so many of your videos after, I can't remember the first one. And every time now, like I tune into your lives, watch all your videos. You're extremely entertaining.
Thanks,
and
man.
You know, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass or anything like that. I'm just, you know, telling you that whatever journey that you're on at the minute, just stick with it, because you've got that thing, you know, you've got that separate thing you know, that folk like. Because I mean, that's why I've been watching all this shit, and now I'm really think I can't even, you know, to be on one of your lives. It's quite it's a big thing for me.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. I don't get it. Like,
Well, maybe you should have a little belief in yourself, and
yeah, I think I
you know,
don't. I never have done, really, to be honest with you.
well, it was one of the first things that I said, and I think it was the second live that I joined, and your mum was in here, and you were somebody asked you about what you do for a living, and you said that you were a qualified bricklayer, but you weren't working at the minute through health reasons. And I said, no, he is working at the minute.
Oh,
He might not be laying
I
bricks, but
think
he's
we
laying a
lost.
foundation.
Oh, just go back 5 seconds. You just froze up just temporarily there. You're back now.
Oh no.
You said the last thing I heard was qualified bricklayer.
Yeah. God, I was on a proper monologue then as well, for fuck's sake.
You just froze. You're back now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The second, it might have been the second live stream, and you were saying about being a qualified bricklayer, but you weren't working at the minute for health reasons. And I said in the chat then that you weren't laying bricks physically, but you were laying the foundation for a community. And this is what you're building, believe it or not. You are actually building a community here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
should,
I don't know. It's crazy to me.
yeah.
I've always struggled with self-belief in that, especially since I got ill and stuff. It's like, as a man, you want to go out and you want to work and you want to, you know, like I used to. I have done that. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, it's gone. And it's like, you know, you'd always. I feel like I'm always looking for a purpose. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've tried
Oh, I
a
know
few
exactly what you mean.
to expand the purpose.
Yeah. But there's more to being a man than just going out and working your ass off 100 hours a week. That doesn't make you a man, you know. It just makes you a slave to the system and a slave to your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't help with all, like, lately a lot of shit I've been getting for no apparent reason. I don't get it, but as a beer can open echoes 3 empty Lumi rolls from my house, I begin to sip a cold, crisp scores. Sounds very romantic. Country round enjoyed, but do you ever deep fry Mars bars? That's a good question. Do you get requests for that, or is it something you have on your
I do,
menu?
but I don't do it because if that chocolate leaks out of that thing, then you ruin your whole dripping. And then all your fish and chips taste like caramel piss.
Yeah, I'll get that. Actually, I've always thought that wouldn't like fuck the oil up.
I have done it before.
You can imagine it kind of.
I battered a Mars bar for a friend of mine, and he just took it out the tray and just started munching on it. And I'm like, dude, stop, for fuck's sake. And it was like molten caramel, and and he was running up and down it. Like, I'm not lying, he must have just eaten Mount Vesuvius or some shit.
Well, you know, it's me when I walk in and with a fucking whopping marrow. Adam sent me down. He wants his bad dildo. Do you sell pickled eggs, Gaffer? Does Whiskas Reese?
No.
No. Vibrating what's a whole battery. Perhaps he's not wrong, lad. You got to give thanks to that. I don't see it. Just coming in and talk bollocks. I think it's you guys that make it. Do you know what I mean? You got to go do it every day like that. You got to do it in the daylight. Only works out in the sun. Didn't ET not make any dildo nuke power fucking nuke power dildo? Jesus. ET stands for around the best thigh. Wait to go and ruin his heartfelt speech. And they did he not pause for anybody else then? What the fuck? Wrote not when you had already written
It was a heartfelt speech.
Well, I do appreciate it because it's like I don't get it. But
well,
I see people enjoying it, but I don't get why, if you know what I mean. I don't
well, I mean, it's the
Yeah,
same
I
with my
get
videos, to be honest. Like, I walk around parks and talk to myself into a camera. Folk look at me and thinking, what the fuck's that guy doing? And that, but I enjoy it. Other people enjoy it. So why not enjoy it all as
I
a
do
whole?
have that. I think I've improved because I have before watched like one of my first maybe like 10 or 20 videos, even like 50, maybe like first 50 videos. And then I compare it to more recent ones. And I can notice a change in myself, but it's only when I've done that I've kind of seen that, like improved confidence and stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But where it happens
Yeah.
kind of slowly, little by little, sometimes you have to do that to realize, like, you know, I used to be like that. Like, you could just see written all over my face in the first couple of reviews that I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be myself.
Well, no, I saw
And the
like
more,
on
more sort of got more confident, the more I'm being myself, if you like.
yeah.
And it seems like the more I'm being myself, the more people are enjoying the content.
Yeah.
But it's taken me a while to just think, you know what, I'm just going to be myself. Like people seem to, the more of myself I bring out, the more people seem to like it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense.
Trying at first is just trying to do everything right and all that, and you're scared of what you're saying, and
Yeah.
I guess the more your confidence grows without you right noticing.
You know, because I watched, well, like I said, I've been watching your stuff for quite a while now, and I went through the oldest videos, you know, because you can obviously do it from popular to oldest to newest or whatever. And I know it's like on most of your first ones, you sat with a box with the cloth on top and you've got the beer, and it's like you're hiding behind the beer.
Yeah.
You know, and then as time went on, you're like, you know, getting more and more out of your shell. And that, which was awesome to see. And you know, then now it's getting to the point where you're at now, where folk are just like tuning in for you. You're not reviewing a beer right now. You sat drinking beer and talking bollocks to some twat on you, you know, and folk are tuning in for you now.
Yeah, people seem to enjoy the online pub and that as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
And you know how long I wanted to go live for before I actually went live. The same as like about 2 years before I made my first video. It took me 2 years thinking I want to make a beer channel to actually making the first video. And then it took me about 2 years after starting my channel, maybe close to 2 years, about a year and 3/4 to doing the first live. Even though I've always wanted to do it, it was just the fact that it's live. You can't be like, oh, I fucked up and just not post it. You're live. You sometimes you do say things you don't mean or that come across wrong, but you're only human kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I think people get.
Well, do you know that's like on my videos right from the very beginning, I said that I was going to keep them as organic as possible. And if I make mistakes or I end up going up on a tangent or whatever, I'm going to post them because that's me.
Yeah, that's why I stopped editing my videos. When I first started, well, not first started, but after a while, I thought editing would make them better. But I thought, no, just, you know, you said you called it the wrong beer or whatever, but people know that it's in the title what the beer's called. They're going to see it's a mistake. But it has that kind of raw element about it, about not editing. And like sometimes when I just sometimes I've watched other channels that do edit and that, and you can tell when they cut something out, and I always think, well, what did you cut out?
Yeah.
And it annoys me, if you know what I mean. So I just think,
Yeah.
like,
what are you trying to hide?
Yeah, and sometimes even like a beer I review, I'll give it a certain score, and I'll have a few more cans of it a few weeks later or something and think, fuck me.
Yeah.
Did I really say that? But it's all in the moment, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, that's
It's
it.
like
I mean, it's like the beer that...
and then re-reviewed it like a year later, and the mark's gone up or down because, you know, taste buds change, just the time of the day, your mood. I think everything affects the score you give a beer. You know,
Well, it does, yeah. Well, it's like that lemon shit that you tried the other day. I think I commented on your video, and I would rather drink a jug full of lemon scented fairy washing up liquid than that shit. But it's like you say, if it was baking hot and you were stood in the middle of a barbecue and somebody handed you that, you'd be like, fucking, you know, straight down your neck.
Well, according to anyone who lives in California, a proper term is a woman dressed up as men and men. Oh no, it's crazy, mate, isn't it? Deep fried ET cock is the only way to take anal penetration without having a radioactive asshole. Lived in San Diego for 3 years. It ain't as bad as the LA and San Fran, but a lot of work goes out there for sure. In 2004, in real life streams are normal in the real world. True. What was just watching JM on Cars, and he's talking about his first video 5 years ago. He goes, "Don't bother watching, as is shit. Oh, it was rubbish, but hopefully a bit better now." Damn. Who is the guest on this intro? Introduce yourself, mate. Tell me about your channel.
Shit.
What
right.
No people in since when you first come on.
My name's Jamie. I'm your Yorkshire Walker. You can have a look on YouTube for me if you want. I do walks around Yorkshire and local areas. I am going to be going further afield soon, hopefully. And that's all. Yeah, have a look.
You've done the odd cheeky beer review.
Oh yeah, and the cheeky odd. I've only got 2 beer reviews up there. I did Tank Petrol, and that was actually really nice. And yeah, then this cheeky. Oh, my glass is empty. I'm letting the side down. And but it's nearly past. You're gonna have to scoot off to your phone, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll get through the comments quickly and then go over to the phone for the mad last couple of hours. Traditional thing, in it. But
yeah,
mate, it's been fucking great chatting to you. Honestly, you seem like a really fucking decent dude, man. You really do. There's not a lot.
You too. I'm just really glad that you got me on here, because it's been an absolute fucking blast. I'm not lying. Like it's been great.
You're very welcome, mate. Honestly, you really are. Hopefully we've got a couple of extra subscribers as well, because I know you're getting close to that 1,000. And
yeah,
what's your YouTube channel called? There you go. Write your channel name in the chat, mate. So if anyone wants to subscribe, because it's not coming up your name on the live. You didn't put your name in. No, so
all right, yeah.
And give him a sub, people. You can click see he's a fucking good guy.
Oh no, I've had a couple.
Trying these fish and chips at some point, I swear to ET. Maybe ET's what? A hermaphrodite. Isn't that like a...
That's them ones that fuck themselves to make babies, isn't it?
Doesn't they have like a fanny and a fucking knob as well? You'd have to give it a go, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Lisa's just walked in. He heard me say...
just as you're talking about fucking yourself.
And then the hair. What do you think? Yorkshire Walker. That got a guest on. What do you think?
You look like a fucking old man.
I am a fucking old man.
No, he's not talking about me. She can't see you. She just walked in. It's the hair dye.
All right. I thought you said that you've got a guest on. What do you think? Looks like a fucking old man.
No, she said, "Who's that?" Because she heard somebody else talking. I said, "I got a guest on," And then
All right.
I said, what do you think of like? She looked at me like, what the fuck? When she said, what the fuck? She's talking about my fucking hair dye and that. I said about your Yorkshire anal beads.
Do you know we do have a look of each other? To be fair,
I believe in these people. Will they bring out a hemp beer? I know Adam's t-shirt looks like a ladybird, but there are actually holes in it for E.T. penetrating him with 69 penises. E.T. is Italian, so the
bella,
zucchini
grazie.
glowing finger. You've got to be a subscribe. Subscribe to your channel, baby Kate. There you go. Rusty subscribed. Ibex is a fellow on the right on a hospital wall. Give me a few weeks and I'll be down the chip shop. Beef stripping sounds crazy. There you go. There's his channel, guys. Give him a subscribe, guys. Help him out. It's hot in the fire.
Yeah, that would be lovely. But I didn't join tonight to try and get some subscribers.
No.
I just wanted to talk to you because
I know that. I know that, mate. I know that. But I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you out because you're a nice guy. I'm trying to help you out. Lisa comes straight in and starts demolishing my beer.
Good.
Behave yourself.
It's a shame you haven't got two fucking PDs behind yourself with probably kegs loaded in both.
One of them hasn't got a keg in. I've got a new keg that I need to put in it. How was work, all right, Lonnie? I just got a nip to the loo. And, well, I'll be back in about 5 minutes on the phone, people, yeah? Yorkshire Walker, mate, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah. My name's Jamie, by the way.
Jamie. I know.
Yeah.
Terrible. I'll try and remember. Jamie. Cheers, country man. Well, you can see is Lisa's tits.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll be back on the phone in about 5 minutes, people. And Jamie, if I don't see you there, I'll talk to you again soon.
I'll be there, mate. I'll be there. But for now, my name is Jamie. I'm your Yorkshire Walker, and I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. See you, brother. And bye-bye, darlings. Well, back in 5. Yeah, I'm gonna empty bowels first. Catch you in a second, people. Right, 2 6. I'm gonna go.